Welcome. Welcome to... Hold on, let me catch my breath. Welcome to the Hyperspace Report. As you all know, we have been awaiting this announcement for many products of Star Wars related things. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome you all to May. It is almost May the 4th, but before anyone wishes the 4th to be with anyone, we have a lot of announcements underway. I have heard that many of you expect to be disappointed. Well, let me assure you, this is going to be excellent. I'd like to start talking about one of our most popular products, X-Wing Miniatures game. X-Wing. I have been a pilot in this game for far too long, and I've done terrible things. I'm just not that good anymore, so I talked to the guys who make X-Wing and I said, what can we do to make Darth Vader better? Well, I have great news to announce. X-Wing 2nd Edition is going to happen, and I'm going to have Force powers in X-Wing. It's amazing. Very good. Very good. Now, I know you all have changed your flight plans to come out here and see this briefing, and I would hate to just consume the entire thing only talking about this one game right here. So instead of just talking about X-Wing 2nd Edition, I would refer you to Crabbok.com. You can get information there. I would also say we can talk about X-Wing 2nd Edition in a Q&A panel that will follow this, because, well, you would hate to only come out here for all these games and just get stuck talking about X-Wing the whole entire time. You probably want to hear about other games as well. No problem. I can use the Force. I can read your mind. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about Star Wars Destiny. Star Wars Destiny has had a lot of success during the initial release, but lately its popularity has started to fade just a little bit. So, as you know, we do have new expansions planned for Star Wars Destiny. We've had some draft stuff come out. We've had a lot of new sets. Well, we have something new coming that is not just a normal expansion, but in a new type of rarity called the Golden Dice. In honor of Solo Star Wars Story, we're bringing out a new quality of dice called Golden Dice. Golden Dice will be more rare than Legendaries, and Golden Dice will have a special mechanic innate to their color. The Golden Dice, after you've rolled them, cannot be modified by your opponent, cannot be re-rolled, cannot be removed, cannot be influenced in any way by one of your opponents. Only you may modify your dice if you choose. In addition to that, they will be made of 14 karat gold. So they will be very rare, or you can just melt them down and make jewelry, if you prefer. But very excited about Star Wars Destiny. It will also feature a new weapon called lightsaber nunchucks, which I hear are very popular with the kids these days. Next, I'd like to talk about Imperial Assault. As you know, Imperial Assault has had a new expansion come out lately with this guy over here, Thrawn. Oh, big deal. He's got blue skin. Who cares about Thrawn? I don't really care about Thrawn. He can't even use the Force. He got his butt kicked by this Bendu guy. I could have crushed the Bendu. Trust me. Believe me, folks. I could have done it. The Bendu, not such a big deal. I would have crushed him. Thrawn went down to the surface like a noob. And let's just face it, he let the rebels get away. And look at his TIE Defender factory now. Not so impressed with that guy. However, some people like him. I think they just are a big fan of the white uniform. You know, Yularen has been rocking the white uniform for a long time. It's okay. It's okay. He thinks he invented the white uniform. Anyway, I digress. So, this is coming out soon, and it's going to be great. It's got a lot of new mechanics. It's got all of the Rebels crew. Everybody's going to be very happy about it. Even though the Rebels crew, you know, like some of them aren't even with us anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that big of a deal. Rebels, not that big of a deal. I crushed them. They came up against me. I crushed them. But the app is going to support this game. It's going to have a whole bunch of new mechanics. And following the release of this, we will be putting out Yoda. Yoda will be a standalone expansion that will actually train your characters in the campaign. And he will level them up, and they can also learn force abilities. So even if they are not force sensitive, you can literally flip the table on your opponent once you learn the proper techniques, and you're not even allowed to be penalized for it. Yoda is going to be great. Very good stuff. Honestly, I'm not that crazy for the green is not my color, so I'm gonna steer clear of this expansion. Ah, yes. One of my favorite games. Let's talk about Star Wars Legion. Star Wars Legion has just come out, and needless to say, you're probably sick of hearing about Legion. You've gotten Legion updates every single week for the last 500 years. You're so tired of hearing about Legion. I understand. Well, I have good news for you. You're going to hear some more Legion stuff. We have more Legion stuff coming. The next expansion is going to feature... It's going to be expensive. It's going to be a $200 expansion because this thing is huge. It's so big, it's going to crush all of your other minis. It's the Rancor Expansion. It is literally 2 feet tall. It's like this. It's very, very heavy. It's not actually alive. It is just a plastic simulation, but you might think it's alive. It's beautiful. It has an opening mouth. You can stick your minis in there. It's going to eat them. It might crush them. If it's your opponent's mini, you can make it actually crush the mini. Then you probably get into a fight afterwards. Going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. What else do we have? We do have AT-ATs coming. Yes, I have made ready my ground assault. And AT-AT is going to retail at $999. It will be fully functional. It will require a team of 4 people to lift the box. You're going to have a hard time getting this one home. FFG is also going to allow our new contractor at delivery service to deliver it to your house or your garage or your game store for you for a low rental fee. We'll have a giant 3-ton pickup truck to be able to transport this thing wherever you need. It is absolutely huge, operates by remote control, shoots real Roman candles where you can put them in the thing. It will actually set your battlefield on fire. It's gorgeous. This one is my favorite. Now, General Veers already came out. You can put him in the cockpit. You can put him on the top. You can fill all of it up with stormtroopers. You can store your entire collection in here. The bays open up. It's fully magnetized. The feet move. You can move each foot individually, so you don't have to worry about all the terrain getting in the way. Plus, you can crush the terrain. You can take the piece of terrain. You can throw it away. You say, my AT-AT stepped on your tree. I don't care how long it took you to make the tree. The tree is crushed. The tree is gone. I am so sorry about your tree. A tree is one with the force now. Now suddenly I am speaking with Russian accent. I understand this does not make any sense. We are going to continue on to the next game. I am sure you have definitely waited to hear about Star Wars Armada. We have told you something big is coming. And contrary to popular belief that something big is not X-Wing, it is not the Legion. It was not Thrawn. Thrawn is not, he's not a big deal, guys. Trust me. Thrawn, not a big deal. We have some interesting stuff coming for Armada. First, I want to let you know, as X-Wing has come out with new core sets, Star Wars Armada is coming out with a new core set based on the Clone Wars. This will introduce 2 brand new factions into Star Wars Armada in a new core set starter box. We'll have only 2 ships. You'd have CIS and the Republic. You're going to be able to start as either one of them. Everything you need to play as both of these factions included in the new core set. In addition to that, because there are only 2 ships, this will come in as a lower price point, allowing new players to join the game early. Only $59.99 as MSRP. Very, very accessible price point. You're going to get very, very good stuff in here. You get the Providence, you get the Venator, you're going to get all the happy little stuff. No squadrons in this one. We'll have squadron packs come out afterwards. We're trying to keep the price low. Not everybody wants squadrons right away. I understand. It's no problem. We help you. So, we will have an entire couple of waves coming out to fill out these factions, but not at the expense of your already playing 2 factions. We are going to have more stuff coming out. Now, because we have a Venator model already here, we can also use same model, give it to the Empire. Empire will get the Venator at Wave 8 at some point. This is not Wave 8. This is going to be standalone release. Wave 8 will have 4 faction releases. So Wave 8 is going to be very, very big. We'll announce the rest at Gen Con. This core set will be available at Gen Con. So, if you're going to be like dancy. Okay, the next one. Ah, yes. Oh, there's more for Armada. Epic Armada is coming out. The Executor is going to be arriving. It will have multiple titles. You can play as a stolen Rebel Executor class, Star Destroyer, or Imperial, or you can play as pirates. You can play however you want. Going to be a beautiful ship. Let's take a look at this ship. It's so big. It's gigantic. It's going to be absolutely magnificent. It attacks 4 times. Wonderful. Point limit being raised to 500 points. Venator is going to be coming into the game. Lots of new ships coming into the game, but Executor is going to be huge. Absolutely huge. It's going to cost a lot of money, but that's okay. We're going to give it out free to whoever really wants it. So you've got to type in the comments if you really want it. Everybody get it for free, because I'm feeling circumferenced with the light side right now. Wait, no, it's gone. I changed my mind. It's not free. $500. You get it $500. I just changed my mind. I just did it just like that. I am Darth Vader. I can do whatever I want. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, I'd like to open up the floor. Is there any questions from the audience? We have any questions from the panel? Yes? No, yes, me. I don't know why my accent changed. Good question. But I don't like your tone, so I'm going to force choke you. No more questions. No more questions. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Click the little bell, the little like thing, all this stuff. Whoever that idiot who runs this channel, just do all the stuff that he says. He told me to tell you there's another round of the giveaway going on right now, so you can enter to win that by being a subscriber, leaving comment, or something like that. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Hyperfake Report.